I'm not sleeping very well. My concentration's gone to hell. I've fallen under some ancient spell. Must be the gypsy in you. If you're not looking for a game.
Alright, how are we doing? It's Tuesday afternoon and we're setting off on another trip. As you can see, it's a bike one this time. So I'm just outside King's Cross, taking the train up to King's Lynn, and then I've got a 550 kilometre cross land journey to Bristol. Yeah, looking forward to it. It's all off-road. same thing I do every time. I'm going to plan it off-road, then have to change it because it's too tough. So the bike, it's my usual bike, my Cutthroat. Just come back from servicing. It's taken me 2 days to pack it up. Major problems. I've got a new tent. It's a bigger version of the hammock that I've been using the last year or so. But I just got it in. I've had to bodge my water bottles on because my bottle holder broke, which I knew and I forgot. My back tyre is a bit bald, I've just noticed that. And it's still got that tubing from the Christmas trip, which has now got 7 punches in. Apart from that, everything's the same. I've adapted this bag and cage. It's got my laptop in there this time. Try and edit some videos a little bit better. But yeah, apart from that, same old setup. Yeah, a little bit nervous as always. We'll see what happens though. I've got about half an hour to the train, and then yeah, that's it. No real plans, not a clue where I'm camping or anything like that. I'm going to head up north right to the coast tonight, hopefully find somewhere decent to camp, and then tomorrow, bosh, 10 days to get to Bristol. The original plan was I was supposed to be in Scotland yesterday to do the North Coast 500, but I haven't got time because it's Glastonbury next week, so I need to be at my friend's house for Saturday, and then Sunday we're driving to Glastonbury, so I had to do a little bit of last minute replanning, but yeah, all right, okay, let's go, let's do it. So about 20 minutes in, half hour in, just about to make a video of how nice it is, because it's lovely being back on the bike. I've just broken my selfie stick. I can't believe it. Yeah, I'm wounded. I don't know how, what I'm going to do now. So yeah, that's a bit of a bummer, but yeah, it's nice to be back on the bike. Suddenly just thinking, slightly worried about my fitness. I have done nothing for like the last 3 or 4 months, and I don't think I've ever been in worse shape. Yeah, we're gonna have to see how it goes. Take it nice and easy. I've only got a couple of hours today, so nice, gently to break myself in. But yeah, right, I need to go and try and find a village or something to try and buy a new stick. Absolutely wounded. All right. There's the sea. Alright, made it. And we're here at Hunstanton, which is the very top of the east coast, Norfolk. So it was about 2 hours, hour and 3/4 from King's Lynn. My legs aren't too bad. I didn't want to go much further though today. That was definitely enough. So yeah, so this is basically my start point. I need to find somewhere to camp now. It's only early, so I'm going to have a little meander along the coast. But yeah, sun's shining, couldn't have asked for a better start really. So let's find a camp, all right? I spotted this little wooded section on Google Maps earlier. It's not suitable, it's all fenced off, and it's only tiny as well. I thought it was bigger, but yeah, definitely not getting a hammock up in there. All right, next place. So who said England hasn't got any good beaches, hey? Look at that. I'm half tempted to come down back here, or come back down here later and just stick my tent up on the beach. But, I don't know, we'll see what happens. It's an option at least. There's someone camping over there. So yeah, why not? Let's see. I wasn't planning on having a beach stay for the first night, but the weather's good enough. So yeah, let's see what happens later. First day. Alright. I'm already pushing along the sand. Deviated off the path. I thought there was a path down here, but it's not. Just sand. I'll have to turn around. Didn't take long, 5 minutes. Through the sand dunes. Got a path up ahead of me apparently. Keep on trucking. These are cool though, look, see these down here. Little summer houses. Shame I can't commandeer one of those for the night. Alright, found my camp spot for tonight. I'm in a place called Ringstead Downs. Found it on the maps. So I found a little picnic area. Just going to cook some food. It's about 9 o'clock. I've already set camp up, very efficient tonight. I'll take you through. So it's pretty quiet around here, but I did bump into people as soon as I got here. But there she is, look. I made the smart move this time. I went for camo green instead of bright blue. So a little bit more discreet. See, that's me hanging under there, can't really see. So yeah, all good. The bike's all nice and locked up. So yeah, happy. Good find for the first day. I didn't really know what I was doing as usual, but found a good place. But now I'm hungry and it's time for a cheeky little steak sandwich and a bottle of wine. And that's it. Looking forward to breakfast tomorrow. All right. Just a small bottle. Alright, good morning. Welcome to day 2. It's a little bit wet this morning. Beautiful last night. A nice good night's sleep. I set my hammock up a bit low, so I was pretty much lying on the ground, but it was still nice and comfy. I had a good night's sleep. But yeah, day 2 and it's wet, so I've set up my little shelter, made a cup of coffee and just taking in the sounds of the forest. It's nice and quiet. So yeah, just going to decide if I'm going to wait for the rain to pass, cook some breakfast, or just wrap everything up now and just get on the road. I see how I feel after this. It's not heavy rain, but it's nice to just put everything away dry. So yeah, I'll see what I do. I might just cook some brekkie quickly and then get on with it. But yeah, England strikes again already, nice and wet. Let's hopefully hope it's going to brighten up a bit later. All right, all packed up, ready to go. That took about an hour. I need to get quicker at that. That was long, but it was wet and I had the extra shelter. But yeah, so bike's ready, just loading up the route now. I'm a little bit off the start point, but yeah, ready to go. The rain's eased off. Let's hit the road.
Alright, so we're off straight onto a gravel track. I think this is most of the terrain today is going to be like this. So I'm hitting a path called the Peddars Way. Pretty famous bike path actually. I think pretty gravelly, but pretty straight. So I'm hoping to make pretty decent time. I've got about 50 kilometres to do today, so not too much. But obviously it depends what the road's like. Anything uphill is quite a waste of time. There's no entry sign coming in here, but this is where the route takes me, so I'm going to some farm. So brace yourself for trouble.
God, it's wet. It's definitely rained overnight. I probably should be using 2 hands. Definitely right, I need 2 hands. Right, take a seat, gal. I'll do more than that. I'm going to cook me some breakfast. So that was a mistake to leave this morning without eating. I've only been going about half an hour and I'm knackered already. I mean, probably fitness as well, but definitely need some food. So yeah, found a bench. The going's been quite tough. I mean, you can't really see the gradient on that, but that was a pretty steep hill up this kind of double track. So yeah, this is the start of the Peddars Way. Definitely, it's definitely off-road, but yeah, I'm all right. I'm down to my last bottle of water as well. I need to start managing that better. I filled it up at the pub last night just before I found my campsite, but I was quite liberal with washing up and stuff and having a wash, so I need to be a bit more careful with the water because I don't know when the next village I'm going to be at is. But right, food, a little bit of water, and then crack on. Check these big boys out. Alright, just stop quickly. This is tougher than I thought. I don't know if you can see that there. That's a typical example of what it's been like. It's treacherous, to say the least. So slow going. I mean, fun. No, not even fun really. But yeah. Alright, let's go. So I just stopped. A little break. Oh, the road's finally, the path, sorry, is finally flattened out a bit. So thoughts on Peddars Way. Tougher than I thought. I think if you're on a mountain bike with no gear, not a problem, you know, but this is a gravel bike, so there's no suspension, so you feel every bump. I think I'm weighing about 25 kilos. The bike weighs 10, so it's like carrying another bike and a half on top of that. And just, yeah, every single bump. And do you know what, it's mentally tough as well because the paths are so thin, you're just concentrating the whole time. But I think that's the worst of it done anyway. Sun's come out, which is nice. So yeah, stop for a quick drink of water and then crack on. Look at this, flat road again. Ah, you don't know how pleased I am to be back on the road. Let's see how long it lasts. All right, I think a reroute is needed. I don't know what's down there. I don't fancy it. Right, so there is a little side path, little single track that runs up there. But I've had a little look on Google Maps and there's a road route I can take. So I think I've done my off-roading for the day. Just checked the time, it's only 11 o'clock. So pretty early. I've got about an hour and a half left till I get to my destination. I'm staying with a friend tonight, which is nice, means I can get washed. Wash these clothes. I've not even put my bike clothes on yet. It was too wet this morning to change. But yeah, the path's just got really sandy. And it's quite tough. So yeah, I'm gonna head to the road. And I reckon about 12:30, 1 o'clock I should be at my destination, which would be lovely. Because it means we can get down to the pub, have some lunch, have a pint, and yeah, put the first day to bed. So Right, okay, there's a tractor coming. I'm going to get on with it.
Oh, real tarmac. Absolutely wonderful.
Friday morning, rushing, working for the man. She's on the sidewalk by the baker every morning, sad, staring vacant, not the life that she had planned. Solitary waiting with a heart that's slowly breaking. You find Sally on the corner, watch the world go by, waiting patiently for someone, but don't know the reason why. Feel the sadness in her eyes as you walk on by. She wears a memory like an aching scar within her.
There's always something, eh? I'm about 8 minutes away. Haha, detour. Right, shortcut.
Sally's waiting. Ask the baker if he knew.
Alright, final destination. We made it. Welcome to Sholdham. This is where I'm staying tonight. It's a nice little village. Gonna go and get a shower now, clean myself up, and then straight to the pub for a pint and some lunch. It's about 1:30 I think, so I set off about 8:15 this morning. 5 hours, 5 and a bit hours, not too bad. I just checked the sat nav. It's 49.2 kilometers. Yeah, oh yeah, 5 hours 15 minutes. So not too bad, because yeah, 70% off road I guess, so it was tough going. My legs are going to hurt tomorrow, but anyway, happy. That's the end of day one. See you later.